Can you prepare for an admin job interview, especially on short notice? I'm Justin Bader, director of the Principal Center, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to get ready so that you are a competitive candidate in the interview room. See, it is hard to land an interview, and you need to make the most of that opportunity, but too many people walk in unprepared, and specifically, they walk in unprepared to say enough and to make the case that they are the right person for the job. So here is how you can prepare, even if you don't have a lot of time between now and your interview. First of all, you want to start with some questions that you are likely to be asked, and you can ask a mentor, you can download my questions, you can think about the job and its specific responsibilities, but work through some questions and figure out which questions are most likely to come up, and then draft your answers on paper. So print out your questions and get a pen or get a pencil and write down bullet point answers to each question. Now, these bullet points are not what you're actually going to say, but you are going to do some thinking on paper before you practice on video to make sure that your responses are organized. And you specifically want to organize your answers into what I call the rule of three. You want to be using 3 bullet points per answer, because that is what is going to make your answer sound complete. It's going to make it sound coherent. And it's going to make it sound like you have enough to say. So after you've done that planning on paper, you then want to get out your phone or your laptop and actually practice on video. Set a timer for 5 minutes and make yourself talk into the camera for 5 minutes. Now, I know this is difficult. I know it can feel awkward to talk when nobody's listening. You're not getting any feedback. Nobody's nodding along saying, yes, continue talking, continue talking. It can feel very awkward to talk for 5 minutes, but you need to be prepared to say enough, because if you stop talking after a minute or two, your competitors are going to use more of their time and they're going to make a better case than you do. So use your time. Practice on video, and it's optional to watch the video. It's okay if you don't. You might find it too painful. You might say, I don't really want to watch the video. I just want to do another take. I think that's okay. Do another take, get comfortable talking on camera, and you will become much more comfortable talking to a group of people who are also going to not give you very much feedback. See, I think here's what people don't expect going into the room. Normally in any kind of meeting or setting, other people respond to you with, nonverbal cues, and they respond to you verbally. But in an interview, typically nobody is going to say anything. You are on your own to choose what to say and when you've said enough. So practice on video, get comfortable with saying enough without waiting for feedback, and you will walk into your next interview much more prepared. Let's talk about a couple of resources that we have available to you. One, we have a brief training on the rule of 3 and the rapid interview prep toolkit. We also have some free resources that you can download, such as our 52 practice interview questions. This is probably where I would start if you have an interview coming up. Print this out. You have lots of space on each page to draft your answers to each question. And this is a completely free resource at principalcenter.com/interview. And we also have a free checklist, a rubric that you can use if you do want to watch your video or at least self-reflect on the quality of your answers so that you are getting better. So you're making sure that you're covering everything you need to and improving the quality of your responses. And even if you don't have a lot of time, you can do this quickly. And we have lots of resources for you in our rapid interview prep toolkit at principalcenter.com/toolkit.